Okay.
Neal Johnson here with Oscar De La Hoya at Canelo's media workout for his fight with James Kirkland. May 9th is quickly approaching. Oscar, can you tell me about this fight and why fans should tune in?
Exciting, explosive. If you like action, if you like, knockdowns, it's tune in. HBO, home of boxing. This is going to be an exciting fight, just action-packed. I mean, Kirkland doesn't know how to take a step back. Canelo doesn't know how to take a step back. Both have knockout power. It's going to be a fun fight to watch.
What does your guy Canelo have to do to make sure he's victorious and he avoids those powerful hands of Kirkland?
He's got to stay sharp. He's got to always stay aware. He's always got to he's got to fight relaxed but always thinking. But look, Canelo, if he gets hit by Kirkland, it's like waking up the sleeping giant. I mean, that's the type of fight that we're gonna get, and vice versa. Same thing with if Canelo hits Kirkland, he might just wake up the sleeping giant. That's when we're gonna get a great fun fight. So it's gonna be exciting.
We all wanted the Cotto fight. You guys worked very hard to make it happen. What was your reaction when you found out that Cotto was fighting Daniel Gill and not Canelo?
Well, look, I mean, obviously we announced our Canelo-Kirkland fight, and I'm sure Cotto wanted to fight in June to stay sharp. And look, I'm not saying that there's a fight done with Canelo Cotto, but the talks have not stalled. We are discussing it, and hopefully this fight can be made by the end of this year. So I feel pretty optimistic that it can be done.
If Cotto decides not to take the fight again, is Triple G an option, possibly in Staples Center?
Well, I mean, look, if he doesn't take the fight again, then obviously we have to go back to the drawing board. But Canelo wants to fight Triple G. He wants to fight him. I, as a promoter, have to come in and tell him, hey, wait until you establish yourself at 160. That's going to be a little while, So there's no rush with Canelo. He's a established 154-pounder. This fight was made at 155 because there's no belt, which give or take 1 pound. So you're going to see Canelo coming in at 154 anyway. So, he can make the weight with no problem. So once he's ready for 160, then you have to fight the best at 160.
So it's a possibility that we could see Canelo fighting a guy like Demetrius Andrade and still chasing the title at junior middleweight?
Absolutely, it's a possibility. I mean, look, Canelo fought Trout. Canelo fought Lara, who I'm telling you, till this day, nobody's going to want to fight Lara. He's just a very difficult, crafty master boxer, and nobody's going to want to. Same thing with Demetrius. He's a crafty, he's almost like a veteran. He's a young veteran. Nobody's going to want to fight him, but eventually Canelo will. It's like that cereal commercial, give it to Mikey, he'll eat it, I mean, it's like, it's the same thing. Canelo wants to be the very best. He wants to fight the best, and he's not afraid of nobody.
Lastly, Oscar, you fought both Mayweather and Pacquiao. They're finally fighting May 2nd. What's your take on the fight finally happening?
I think it's going to be a good fight. I think Pacquiao's going to come in hard and be aggressive and push the action, push the fight. But it wouldn't surprise me if Mayweather stands his ground and stays toe-to-toe. If he gets hit, that's a whole different, obviously a different conversation to have. But if Mayweather can stay away, use his boxing ability, it might be a long night for Pacquiao.
Thanks a lot, Oscar.